I am feeling good, a little tired, but I am pretty well. It is Wednesday after the race.
What's the plan today then?
So we're going to test out the lake, have a little swim, well, a good swim, and we're going to get changed, have a drive the first half of the bike course, because I've done that at least twice before. Maybe get a coffee, and then I'm going to cycle the second half of the course all the way back to the hotel, because that's exactly where the course goes. Yeah, I just want to test out some of the hills, get a feel for the roads again, yeah, and just remember what it's like, the key things I might be thinking about when going along.
Nice.
And yeah, I'll run this evening.
So we were in Provence and I raced on Sunday, and it probably didn't go to plan, but it was, well, it wasn't okay. It was very disappointing. I was rather upset after the race. I just had nothing, and it's just one of those things, one of those days. I didn't turn up. My legs, swim was strong, good enough. I managed to get out of the water first with Imogen on my toes. Then the bike, I thought I felt alright, and then I just didn't. I had nothing. My head was going through highs and lows. I was trying to push, but it just wouldn't go. And with a course like this, with it's really rolling and really steep climbs, and when you're just not in it, it was just, I was going backwards. When I looked at my power after the race, it was around 170 average, maybe 190 normalised, and I've done aerobic rides where I've gone harder and pushed more and felt more comfortable. So yeah, it's not, I don't know why it was. Obviously I only raced Roth 2 weeks ago, and it's really hard to know what to do in those middle 2 weeks. Like, obviously you want to recover, but then knowing that I had another race, I still had to do a little bit. So was it that I did too much, or maybe I didn't do enough, or maybe it was just racing 2 weeks before I wasn't recovered. I'm glad I raced. It was really great to go back on the course and hang out with some of the other pro athletes, like Imogen and Kim, see Laura and James, and have a few drinks afterwards and celebrate their wins. It was so great. They both had fantastic races. The whole weekend wasn't completely a waste. I definitely didn't show up, which is always disappointing. I have travelled to Mallorca. We are in Provence. Yay! Our second home. We had a little bit of an issue trying to find somewhere to stay. We booked somewhere, then we had to cancel, and then so we had to book another night in a hotel, and then another night in a different hotel. So we've kind of been like sofa surfing for the last 2 days, but expensive sofa surfing. Woo! Splashing some cash that I probably didn't earn in my last race. But we have finally arrived in Provence, and we found this Airbnb, which is so lovely. The guy welcomed us today, and we found out that Bradley Wiggins used to stay here before he won his Tour de France. So hopefully that puts me in good stead for the next, whatever happens next. And we know the area really well. We literally stayed over there just before COVID hit. We got chucked off the island. We landed, and I just went, I feel like I'm home. And it's just a really nice feeling to kind of know where you are, to not have to do much planning, just ride. We're just gonna take it pretty chill, just do whatever I want. Obviously I want to ride, I want to run, but it's just gonna be super aerobic, and then maybe hit the intensity a bit more intensely next week when Imogen comes over and starts training with us, which is really cool. I'm so excited to be training with her. Imogen will be coming out on Monday or Tuesday next week. We've got 4 weeks of training, but I don't actually know what I'm training for, which is good. Like, I'm really looking forward to, I really want to just get back into a bit of the rhythm, get back to 5 swims, 5 bikes, about 4 or however many runs, getting a gym session in there, eating well, sleeping well, just getting back into a bit more of a routine. Now, if I want to make a solid race plan for the second half of the year. Obviously I'm here in Mallorca, and I could go and do Ironman Mallorca or go and do Challenge Peguera, which are both super exciting, super cool races, and I really want to do them. But would it be more beneficial for me just to spend 4 weeks training? I don't know. We've still got a lot of decisions to make. So I've entered both of them, a full and a half, but I'm just not sure. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. What should I do? Someone tell me. We're on the island for 4 weeks, and we want to show you the best rides, runs, swims, coffee shops, ice cream places. We want to introduce you to some of our friends on the island, so make sure you keep following along. And if you're out here at any point, make sure you drop us a message, and I'm sure we can get hooked up and we can ride together. I will always